Hello students and viewers. Welcome back to my channel AV Samarpan, a journey of life science. Myself Vikash. In this video, we shall study about different mode of heterotrophic nutrition. So let's come to start. As heterotrophic mode. Heterotrophic nutrition. Heterotrophic is made by two words. The first one is hetero or heteros means other, and the second one is trophos or trophic means nourishment. It indicates that the mode of nutrition in which organisms depend on other organisms for their food and they are unable to make their own food like that of plants. It gets ready-made organic food from different sources and directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food. Heterotrophic mode of nutrition is divided in three types. The first one is saprotrophic. The second one is parasitic, and the third one is holozoic. We shall know separately about every mode of nutrition. So let's come to first about saprotrophic mode of nutrition. As it is also made by two words, the first one is sapro, means rotting, and trophos or trophic means nourishment. So, saprotrophic mode of nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organisms depend on dead and decay organic matter, like that of excreta, like that of fallen leaves. There are different types of or examples of saprotrophic, or like fungi, many bacteria, some plants, and some animals. So saprotrophic nutrition is a different type of nutrition. In this case, it represents external digestion. Saprotrophs are the organisms which follow this mode of nutrition. They pour the digestive enzymes from the body on the materials or dead or decay materials. First, it is digested outside the body and absorbed by the organism after digestion. In digestion process, enzymes breaks down the material and convert it into simpler substances. The useful nutrients or food for the saprotrophs absorbed by it, and it release inorganic nutrients that mix in the soil and increase the fertility of the soil. Now, the mode of saprotrophic nutrition that represents this type of different nutrition, external digestion, helps in the fertility of the soil. For example, fungi like mushroom, bread molds, it is divided in two types also, because fungi and many bacteria, after that animals and plants also perform saprotrophic mode of nutrition. So it is called saprophytes. Saprophytes that represent plant, and saprozoites in animal. Now, sapro means rotten and phytes related to plant, so that some plants represents this mode of nutrition. Saprophytes are the plants that represent this mode of nutrition, that is saprotrophic nutrition. The example of this Neotia, also Monotropa, these plants represents this mode of nutrition. The next one is saprozoites. Sapro means rotten and zoites represents, it is made by June, that represent animal, and saprozoites are the animals that represents the saprotrophic mode of nutrition. Examples: Chilomonas, example of it, Chilomonas, monas. Okay, so next mode is parasitic. So let's come. As parasitic is also made by two words. Para means other and cytos means food. That means it also get food from others. So what is difference between the sapro and parasitic? Of course, there is a difference in which one organism belong to different species depend on the organism of different species for their food and sometimes shelter. Parasites sometimes cause disease and known as pathogens. In this mode, the organism which provide food for the other organism known as host provide food and sometimes shelter, and the other one is parasite which get food and sometimes shelter. Now, this mode or parasites divided in different categories. First one is Endoparasite, endoparasite. It live in the body of organism and harm to the host for getting their food and shelter. They cause disease. So endoparasites are Ascaris, also tapeworm, Plasmodium also, that cause malaria. Plasmodium. These are the examples of endoparasite. In the next, ectoparasite. In case of ectoparasite, parasites live outside the body, get food, sometimes shelter, and cause disease. Ectoparasite may be temporary or permanent. As temporary, like that of mosquito, like that of leech, which comes on the body, get food and move away. They remain on the body only for some time, so they are ectoparasite and temporary. The other one is permanent, and in case of permanent, for example, lice, tick, that remain on the body continuously, get nutrition and also shelter from it. If we talk about plant, it also has endoparasite, like that of some fungi, like that of bacteria, that remain like as endoparasites in case of plant. When we talk about the external parasites, a very good example is Cuscuta. It is an external parasite and it is a total parasite that get food and shelter from the plant. This is a yellowish, that means non-green plant which has no root, no special leaves. So a very special structure is present in the body because it is yellowish, cylindrical or wire-like structure in which Haustoria is present. Haustoria is a very special structure that is sometimes called root, that move inside the body of plant and get food and water from that. The other example of it, the partial parasite, it is a total parasite that depends on plants completely. The partial parasite of plant is mislato. Mislato. In Hindi, it is called gruch, and it is a green colored cylindrical or wiry structure that present on the plant. They are able to perform photosynthesis but unable to get the other component, other materials. So it absorbs the water and minerals for the process of photosynthesis from the plant. It is also called Giloe. We know very well this name. So come to the next, that is holozoic mode of nutrition. Holozoic mode of nutrition, in which organism get the food in solid form. and it is divided in herbivores, carnivores, omnivores that we have discussed in previous classes. A very special detrivores. This is a holozoic. Detrivores are the animal which take food from the dead animals or dead bodies. So holozoic nutrition represents a special type of nutrition in which it is divided in 5 steps: ingestion, digestion, then absorption, assimilation and egestion. We shall discuss later about it in upcoming videos. So these are the different heterotrophic mode of nutrition, and I hope after seeing this video you will be able to say about this mode of nutrition. We shall meet in next videos with different topics. Thanks to watch this video. Keep watching and give supports by subscribe this channel, like and share. Thank you.